Howdy, it's me again, Marisa Moments, and today is Tuesday, March 17th. And okay, so I'm going to switch things up a little bit as far as format wise. I wrote myself a couple of notes because I really don't want to forget anything, even though there is so much to talk about. The world is bonkers right now, y'all. You know it, you're living in it, you're going through it right along with me. Keep hope alive. We got this if we're smart. But anyway, let's get into it. So, I've actually been contacted by several people because I've been so into making sure people have information, and I want to know so much information. The times are crazy right now, and I just want to make sure that I'm informed and prepared. Okay, it's my way of dealing with my anxiety and anything else that could come from this madness. But anyway, Uber and Lyft drivers. So I was asked by a friend about what stimulus packages or whatever are available for drivers. Looked into it. Did you know that compensation is available, but only if you test positive for coronavirus? Yes, you heard that correctly. Uber and Lyft on the same page. Different companies, separate CEOs, all of that management, the whole nine, but they are on the same page as far as you have to test positive before you can receive any type of financial compensation or be quarantined officially through some government body or agency such as the CDC. Well, that's not very fucking helpful, is it? Let's remember these things if and when things go back to normal and we're looking for that ride share. Uber and Lyft, fuck you. Anyway, so I also got news just now that the California governor, his name is Gavin Newsom, is speculating and suggesting that schools could be closed or canceled all the way through the end of the school year. So this isn't a definite. Nothing is set in stone as of yet, but this is a possibility. And the reason I mention this, even though I'm in Illinois and this is talking about California, is because we're noticing trends across the board as far as what happens in one place is often more likely than not to happen in another place. So let's just be alert about this and be prepared. No need to panic, just be prepared. Another thing, I also got a heads up as far as restaurants. They're closing and only offering takeout, or not even takeout really, it's pickup, curbside pickup or delivery. At this point, it looks like restaurants that basically exist on dine-in only could also be looking at the potential of staying closed until June. Now and again, I'm not saying that this is in fact set in stone, but this is a very plausible potential thing that might happen. So again, just be prepared. Employees that are displaced due to this situation are eligible to apply for unemployment. Now, I can only speak to Illinois because that's what I've been looking into, because that's where I live. I do know that unemployment, it is a bit of a bitch right now, obviously, to apply for right now. The website keeps getting jammed up because of so much traffic, but keep persisting. Hopefully you don't have to go into the office, because I can't even imagine what type of shit show that might be. But also, the 2-week waiting period is supposed to be waived for any employees that are affected by this national pandemic. International, should I say. Also, it's been stated by the orange man with the weird hair that we should not look to have any gatherings of 10 or more people. Now, it's kind of crazy because I know some families that have 10 people or more. What the hell are they gonna do? I guess they gotta vote somebody off the island, huh? Yikes. Do you do draw straws to figure out who gets kicked out, or names in a bowl? How does that work? That's gotta be so awkward. But anyway, obviously I'm kidding. But yeah, if you have 10 or less people, don't add anybody to the mix, y'all. Keep it contained. Voting today for the primaries was a complete shit show. There were voting places that were ill prepared, didn't have like any sanitizer, wipes. The judges didn't have the necessary equipment that they needed to make sure that everything would go off without a hitch. So, of course, the results aren't necessarily going to reflect that of the actual public because people are scared to go out. Can you blame them? The whole social distancing. I saw on the news today a line for voting, and people were just lined up. There was no social distancing. There was nothing. There was just people lined up, ready to vote, do their civic duty. God bless you. Thank you for voting. But at the same time, it's just not smart. I saw that they did cancel it in Ohio. Good job, Ohio. But Illinois, do better. Also, Kevin Durant tested positive today, so that sucks. Like, actually, I don't know if he tested positive actually today, but I know that he did test positive. So, Godspeed and get well soon. Also, just found out that Amazon is suspending all warehouse orders and shipments, with the exception of medical supplies, household essentials, and high demand products until April 5th, just so that they can keep up with the high demand and make sure that the necessary equipment gets out in time. And this just in, I don't know why I did that, whatever. But as of like 7:56 p.m. today, and it's like 8:27, Illinois has actually activated the National Guard. So there's about 43 airmen, 17 planners, and Air National Guard. So that's being called out. So this shit is going down, y'all. If you're not in the home, if you're not self-quarantining, if you're not taking anything seriously, then fuck you. Okay? Yeah, no, I mean it. Seriously, get your life together. At this point, we're up to about 160 total cases in Illinois. It's not going to get better, y'all. It's not going to get better until it gets worse first. So do your part. That's all I'm really going to touch on today. I do want to mention, as far as Illinois residents, ComEd and People's Gas is suspending late payments. They are no longer shutting off utilities if you do fall behind or if you are behind. And this grace period, I believe, goes through May. I won't say anything negative about that. We'll just hang on to the positivity that they are not shutting off utilities and they are not allowing late fees and penalties to accrue. So there's that. Now, with that said, I do have a really great story, but I'll do that in a separate post because this is mad long. But hopefully it's informative. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, keep it moving because I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep updating people with information. If you have any questions or anything you want me to look into, I will definitely do it because this is kind of my steez right now. At the same time, remain socially distant. You can stay in contact through FaceTime. There's so many different ways to stay in contact with one another in today's day and age. So you're not alone. Everyone is going through this separately, but together. And we just need to all do our part to make sure that we can help control the spread and the devastation that comes along with it. So that's about it. So I hope you're having a great day. Hope you are healthy and safe. And I hope you're not being a fucktard schmuck by going out when you don't have to. Alrighty. Peace.